main novelty in our understanding of Rexus is to bring together, for example, satellite data, PSD models, and nature-based solutions, all bring together and tailor into pilot areas.
Rexus project is aiming to operationalize a mainstream concept, which is the Nexus. So how to make it working in reality, how to make the energy, the food and the water issues to go together, to come together and avoid trade-offs.
The big challenge is to go from science to actually informing policy and decisions. This project is offering relief in different ways, like it's facilitating dialogue in many basins where exactly these different demands are competing.
There are so many things happening in the past 30 years, but we haven't seen any real results. So it's a golden opportunity out of Rexus to join all our forces and put all the pieces of puzzle together to make the difference.
It's very exciting because the case studies are really linked to the reality in the different places, and I think there are much more than data providers. They really are building the project on their own, and they're fully participant in the design and the implementation of the project, and that's very unusual.
I'm doing research for more than 10 years, and until now I personally didn't manage to have nature-based solutions implemented, or one where I contributed or something like this. So now, together with our colleagues from WWF Romania, we are continuing the work that they started many years ago, and we really feel that we are getting closer and closer, and we are going to see soon a nature-based solution implemented in an area where we thought that it fits best.
It's novel in that usually you don't get that joined up holistic approach, because there isn't the combination of data that is all joined together, and especially at a drainage basin level or a national level, depending upon the scale of the pilot area. So it's really quite different. Yeah.
Within Rexus, with the support of the Rexus project, we should be able to overpass these barriers that in the past stopped proper implementation of these type of solutions.
We are working on socioeconomic indicators to measure the benefits of measures to support the Nexus. So what if we realize, for instance, a new forest, or what if we realize measures to avoid flood risks? What are the benefits besides the direct impacts? So what are the benefits for the local people, for the local communities, and how to translate this in economic terms? And that's very important because while people may not be expert in technical issues and technical topics, they understand the value of 1 or 10 euros over something. So it's a common measure, a common unit, a common issue you can speak about.
For example, here in the Juca River Basin, now the water accounting is done with flow meters, with strategies, with averages data, but the satellite provides real-time data. So that year, each year, we can provide in each plot, for each farm, how much water they are consuming. And also, it's a picture of what is the cost in environmental terms of producing 1 kilogram of almonds, 1 kilogram of wheat. So they have that figure. So this is, well, in practical purposes, a solution.
Considering the different EU policy instruments, Green Deal, the Fit for 55, Water Framework Directive, navigating all these, the different ambitious commitments, we need better information, better tools, better understanding. I think the Rexus project can contribute to all this.
Decision makers can see the impacts of different activities, and they can see that visually, which is really important because often these things you don't see the impacts until you get a problem. We can start to model that and make it very visual, so you've got that visual understanding, and then that gives decision makers increased transparency over their decisions that they make, which is obviously very important when so many people are involved in things like climate change and things like agriculture. Everybody wants to know, how did this decision impact them or impact different decision makers?
We are innovating in looking at solutions that can address the Nexus challenges. There has been a lot of understanding the Nexus, understanding the interdependencies, but it's also time to move to action. And move to action means to look into different solutions.
We don't want models that get put on a shelf. We want models that can be used and are for everybody. So yeah, fingers crossed we'll get that done.